Okay, good morning. This is Dr. David A. Padgett. These are instructions for writing assignment 2, Women in Water, for my World Regional Geography class, fall 2020. So we'll go here, and then we'll go here. Here's the assignment. Okay, so this assignment is here. It's a Word document that you will complete, fill out, what have you. And so here are the various pertinent components of the assignment. Now, this assignment will introduce you to a topic that, fortunately for us, or an issue that, fortunately for us in this country, we really don't deal with, and that is water scarcity or lack of access to clean water. Now, I'm sure that you all have heard about the situation in Flint, Michigan, and where years after their water was contaminated by lead, um, they still don't have water there, still having water shipped in, and so on and so forth. As awful as the situation is in Flint, Michigan, it's extraordinarily rare in this country. That's why it made such, you know, it made news. It was a big news story. It still is a big news story. Everybody was concerned. There was a lot of people very concerned about what's happening in Flint, Michigan. However, water scarcity is not a rare event in other parts of the world. In some cases, it's just normal life. It's just normal for people not to have access to clean water. You know, we take we take access to water very much for granted in this country. We just assume that we're going to have water when we wake up in the morning. And if we don't, we are shocked, angry, and sometimes we'll have water, but maybe the water pressure isn't high enough. So the water doesn't come out of the pipe fast enough. It doesn't come out of the shower head fast enough. And then we have a problem with that. We're extraordinarily spoiled, lucky, blessed, whatever you want to call it. In other parts of the world, people actually have to do uh, several things. They have to engage in many tasks in order to obtain clean and safe drinking water. And it's very important to have that because we could not survive. Human beings can't survive without clean water. And unfortunately, millions of people all over the globe die uh, because they don't have access to clean drinking water. And millions of those people are children under the age of 5. Either childhood or infant mortality rates increase in areas that do not have access to clean drinking water. So water, as someone said, water is life. Literally is life. Now, in terms of the gender responsible for maintaining and sustaining water, uh, that gender would be women or female gender. In cultures all over the world, women are the keepers of the water, and that is also the case in the Caribbean. So, this assignment will bring you to the interface between gender equality and physical geography. So, we're looking at this combination of physical geography and the hydrologic cycle as it applies to gender equity issues. So this should be well, hopefully, very interesting assignment for you. At least I think so. Maybe you don't, but we'll see. So let me just walk you through this because there is a little bit of technical um, maneuvering that you have to go through. So you have two readings: common interest of feminism, earth science, and environmental justice, and water, women, and community in Trinidad, West Indies, both by Jill Schneiderman. So you will have to read those two articles. Next, you will download this Google Earth file. You can get the Google Earth file from here. Do not attempt to open it on your hard drive. Just download it to your hard drive, and it will show up in folder like this. So I've already downloaded it. And so there's the KMZ file on your hard drive after you download it. So the instructions next take you to step 3. Open the Google Earth program. So you'll go here, here, here to Google Earth. Scroll down. There's Google Earth. Click on that, and it'll take a couple of seconds to get going. Load up your Google Earth program. And then here we are in Google Earth. Okay, so then the next step asks you to go to projects. So click here, projects. And then the next step, I need to get this out of here. Okay, so the next step is for you to open import KML file from computer. There it is. Boom, bam. And the Trinidad Women in Water layer is imported into the map. And so if you zoom all the way out, you'll see where Trinidad and Tobago is relative to North America, United States, right here on the northern coast of South America. Perhaps one day you will get to go there for your vacation, unless you have rich parents or something, you've been there already. But so now you're ready to go. You have your data here, map. And so next, so this is just showing you how to upload that, and so on and so forth. Okay, so those are the instructions. And so what you'll do is you'll answer a 4-part question, number 11. First part is describe in detail, at least 3 water scarcity or water quality issues faced by women and inhabitants of Trinidad. And so you'll go here. You'll get 3 screen captures from the map. So you'll go back and explore the map itself. Very simple. Click here. And then here we have water supply issues. Notice that you might not get all that in there, but what you want to do in terms of doing a screen capture is hit your print screen button. Perhaps with the, let me do that again, because that, maybe you have that box open, hit your print screen button, go back to the Word document, paste it right in there. So there it is. There's screen capture number 1. Notice it says that your each screen capture must include a descriptive caption and figure numbers. And so you go here. Whoops. Figure 1. Trinidad and I would say Trinidad water quality issues. So that's enough for there's figure 1. Then you'll go back to the map and select another point symbol with pertinent information and data. And so you'll have 3 screen captures that speak to the question here. Once you have those 3 screen captures, then you will write an essay based upon what you found here. And also notice the question asks you to reference the 2 articles by Jill Schneiderman. So here's where you'll have to be sure that you have read these 2 articles. And so in your answer, I will be looking for, or in your essay, I'll be looking for references to the maps and those articles that speak to this question, describe in detail at least 3 water scarcity or quality issues faced by women and inhabitants of Trinidad. And so that would be the first part of this 4-part question. The second part is describe several examples of how people in Trinidad are negatively impacted by water scarcity and the ways that they were negatively impacted. 2 screen captures here, essay here, 200 or more words. Then we get to the 4th part of the question, where you describe instances where and how some water scarcity or water quality issues are remedied. So were there some solutions that people, specifically women, what are women doing specifically to remedy or improve that situation? And then the 4th part of the question is, what hydrologic principles do you think are relevant to solving these types of problems? And so you must include references and definitions for the hydrologic cycle. You must cite all of your reference sources. So obviously you may have to go to some outside sources to find out what are the specific parts of the hydrologic cycle, what it is, and how is it important in understanding and solving problems of water scarcity, specifically in the Caribbean and also specific to this assignment. So that's question 11. So question 11 has 4 parts. Each part requires a 200 or more word response. So you'll have 800 words total for question, or at least 800 words total for your answer to this question. Then question 12 is more expository. What did you find interesting about this assignment? What did you find most challenging? Please have an intelligent answer. Don't say, what did you find most interesting about this assignment? Nothing, don't do that. Sure, you'll find this interesting. Everybody does. This is a very interesting assignment. What did you learn from the assignment? Then the second part of the question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, rank your understanding of the importance of the hydrologic cycle to remedying environmental and or gender inequity issues. That's a very deep question. What does the hydrologic cycle, or really what does understanding the hydrologic cycle, or how could understanding the hydrologic cycle remedy environmental inequity or gender inequity issues? So you have to look up those terms. Environmental inequity, environmental justice are some terms that you will have to look up. Gender inequity, well, we know what that is. So you have to explain your answer there after you rank your level of understanding. Maybe it's a 3, I don't know. Then upload this document to the Dropbox. So I'm going to stop this recording. I think that you all should have a good idea of how to complete this assignment and provide intelligent and thoughtful answers. So that is the end of the instructions for Women in Water Writing Assignment 2. End recording.